Unit 1, Meeting Foreign Guests. Key sentence patterns. My name is Mara. I work in Beijing Institute of Technology. I think it's a great honor to be invited to your beautiful city. It's kind of you to meet me at the airport. Let me find out if he made arrangements for someone else to meet with you in his place. There is a conference room already prepared. Let me help you with your baggage. I hope I'll be able to show you around. I'm sure you'll be impressed. He is very eager to meet you and sends his warmest regards. We've got a Nemo waiting outside. But truthfully, I'd rather just spend a quiet evening in a hotel getting ready for tomorrow's appointment. Pop-up conversations. Pick up. Excuse me, are you Mr. Screen from England? Yes, I am. I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Screen. My name is Myra. I work in Beijing Institute of Technology. I came here to meet you. How do you do? How do you do? It's kind of you to meet me at the airport. Welcome to Beijing. Is this your first time in China? No, I have visited China. Pick up. Conversation 1. Excuse me, are you Mr. Screen from England? Yes, I am. I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Screen. My name is Myra. I work in Beijing Institute of Technology. I came here to meet you. How do you do? How do you do? It's kind of you to meet me at the airport. Welcome to Beijing. Is this your first time in China? No, I have visited China several times, but it's my first visit to Beijing, and I think it's a great honor to be invited to your beautiful city. It's our pleasure to have you here. I hope you will have a pleasant stay here. Thank you. I'm sure I will have a wonderful time here. Conversation 2. You must be Miss Lake from Chicago? And you must be Mr. Swan. Thank you for meeting me. It's my pleasure. Welcome to Dalian. It's good to be here. How was your flight? Long, but quite comfortable. ABC Airline treats its passengers well. Did you have any trouble clearing customs? No. They were quite quick and efficient. Conversation 3. Good morning, Mr. Murphy. Welcome back to Dalian. How nice to see you again. Miss Ling, thank you for meeting me here. My pleasure. How are you doing? Very well, thank you. And you? Can't be better. I'm glad to hear that. How was your flight? Very nice. The service of CAAC is superb. I'm glad to hear that. Let me help you with your baggage. Thank you. I can manage, all right? Watch out. It's been a long time since last time we met. More than 2 months. Time flies, you know. Yes, and Dalian has changed a lot ever since. In fact, Dalian is changing every day. I hope I'll be able to show you around. I'm sure you will be impressed. Thank you. I'm sure I will. Conversation 4. You must be Mr. Chomsky from United States. Yes, that's right. I'm James Chomsky. You are? My name is Yang Li from Changsha Textile Corporation. How do you do, Miss Yang? I'm really glad to meet you here, and thank you for coming to the airport to meet me. How do you do? It's my pleasure to be here to welcome you. Now, where are we heading for? We are going to the Friendship Hotel. Is your luggage out there? The car is just out there in the parking lot. Yes, let's go. Conversation 5. Excuse me, but are you Mr. Smith from Britain? Yes, I am. I'm from Shanghai Textile Import and Export Corporation. I'm come to meet you. My name is Wang Xiaojun. How do you do, Miss Wang? I'm glad to meet you. How do you do, Mr. Smith? Let me help you with your luggage. Conversation 5. Excuse me, but are you Mr. Smith from Britain? Yes, I am. I'm from Shanghai Textile Import and Export Corporation. I've come to meet you. My name is Wan Xiaojuan. How do you do, Miss Wan? I'm glad to meet you. How do you do, Mr. Smith? Let me help you with your luggage. Oh, thank you very much. Did you have a good trip? On the whole, it's not too bad. Anyhow, it's a long way to China, isn't it? And I think you must be very tired. Yes, I'm rather tired, but I'll be all right by tomorrow and ready for business. I wish you had a pleasant stay here. Thank you. Now, Mr. Smith, if all is all ready, we'd better start for the hotel. I'd like to. Let's go. This way, please. Our car is waiting over there. Appointment for meeting foreign guests. How can I help you? Yes, I'm James Mason from Anderson and Associates Limited. I would like to see Mr. Smith. Do you have an appointment? Yes, he knows I'm coming. Our meeting is set for 2 o'clock. I wonder if Mr. Smith forgot your meeting. I'm afraid he left his office this morning and is not expected back until 4 p.m. Let me find out if he made arrangements for someone else to meet with you in his place. Will you please have a seat? Sure. Yes, Mr. Mason. I just checked with our office manager, Miss Terry. She said Mr. Smith briefed her on your project. She is just finishing up a meeting now. She should be with you shortly. Would you like me to show you around while you are waiting? That would be very nice, thank you. Right this way, Mr. Mason. We can start with our front office. When Miss Terry is ready, you may take the elevator at the front to the 6th floor. There is a conference room already prepared. Conversation 7. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith is not in for the moment. I'm his secretary. Who's calling, please? Wang from Pacific Company. Would you like to leave a message, Mr. Wang? Yes, please. Could you tell him that Wang Yu phoned him? I'd like to see him tomorrow morning. I'm afraid he'll be fully engaged then, but... How about tomorrow afternoon? Does that suit you? Yes, that suits me very well. Thank you very much for your help. Goodbye. Arrangement for visiting. Excuse me, are you Mr. Mike Johnson? Yes, I am. From Northern Reflections of Canada. And are you Mr. Lin? No, sir, I'm not. I'm Liu Yang, sales manager at ABC Trading. Mr. Lin asked me to come and meet you because he was unexpectedly tied up this morning. He is very eager to meet you, and sends his warmest regards. I see. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Liu Yang, and please feel free to call me Mike. I'm not big on formalities. That would be my pleasure. Can I help you with your bags? We've got a limo waiting outside. A limo? I see you are trying to butter me up. I hope you had a pleasant flight over, Mike. I've traveled the Trans-Pacific roads before, and I know how tiring they can be. This one was uneventful, except for a little turbulence here and there. In fact, I feel as crisp as a new dollar bill. Glad to hear it. Would you like an informal dinner with us tonight? Mr. Lin asked me to inquire. It's very nice of him, but truthfully, I'd rather just spend a quiet evening in the hotel getting ready for tomorrow's appointment. Mr. Lin, want mine? Not at all. He expected you'd want a little rest first, just to confirm. You know that tomorrow's meeting is set for 10 a.m. at our office? I'll pick you up at the hotel at 9:15. That'll be fine, Liu Yang. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. By the way, are there any... Are there any sites you'd like to see while you are here? I'd like be happy to show you around. Well, I have instructions not to mix pleasure with business on this trip, but could you see International Trade Center and Zhongguancun Science Technology Park? That's no problem. I'll set up appointments for later this week. Thank you so much. Conversation 9. Welcome to Beijing, Mr. Jones. Thank you. I'm very glad to meet you. Is this your first trip to Beijing? Yes, and I've never been to China before. How was your flight from New York? Fine. What time is the meeting tomorrow? 9:30. I'll pick you up at the hotel at 9. We'll have a very busy day tomorrow. I know. I think I'll have an early night and get a good sleep. By the way, are there any sites you'd like to see while you are in Beijing? I'd like to see some historic spots. Okay, I'll arrange it for you. I hope you will enjoy your stay here. I will. Thank you so much. Cool sentence station. Glad to meet you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hi. Are you having fun? How are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling today? How have you been feeling? How is it going? How's everything with you? It's so nice to see you again. What's happening? What's wrong? What's your trouble? What's the matter?